if yes, how can our youth get involved in being part of the recruitment exercise? Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much, Demora. The recruitment exercise is still ongoing. As a matter of fact, this exercise ought to have been started and concluded from March to the end to August last year. But due to certain exigencies, we experienced some delays, and we started. We have to suspend and then eventually open the portal to continue where we stopped. So the answer to the question, are we recruiting or are we recruited? No, we are still recruiting. The exercise is ongoing. As a matter of fact, last Saturday, this immediate past Saturday, today is 7 days exactly when we closed the portal for the physical screening of those who have been shortlisted as a result of the computer-based exam that all those who applied were subjected to. And we actually shortlisted quite a number. Let me give, just for the sake of understanding or knowledge, the application we received a total of a little over 2 million young Nigerians who applied for a vacancy of 30,000. Before I even make progress, let me acknowledge and, in fact, appreciate the magnanimity of our President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, who, listening to our cries and the problem that our youth are undergoing, those who have finished schools, universities for many years without job. And when he came on board, he promised to recruit every year 30,000 for the next 4 years. 30,000 people or youth is not, it has never happened in the history of this country that any single government or any ministry or institution recruiting 30,000 at a time. Since the time of civil war, God forbid, that was the only time I knew that people had to queue up and their names were taken. Since then, we never had it. This is the first time. This is the first time we're having recruitment of this magnitude, and it's going to take place for the next 3 years, because this is the first year, that's 30,000. In the next 3 years, again, we'll have another 30,000 every year. So this 30,000 that was supposed to recruit last year, when we opened the portal and for the application, we recorded over 2 million youth who are interested. After screening, those who are successful in the completion of documentation, we recorded about 1.6 million people. And now you can imagine we're only taking 30,000 candidates or vacancies. So we have to make sure that everything is merit-based. So you can imagine what will be the cutoff point. Are you with me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes,
yes, sir.
Because I'm not seeing you. Right. So that is that. So we started that, and I think the government actually needs commendation from every well-meaning Nigerian, because it's the first time that it's a very, will I say, a determined effort is being made to recruit this number of people to mop up some of our youth off the street. So because of the delay we had, we just started where we stopped. And right now, on Saturday, we finished the fiscal check. And of course, that fiscal check and medical is very key towards employing able-bodied men and women that are physically fit and mentally alert. So this is where we are now. The 30,000 people we are going to recruit the ongoing, the exercise is ongoing, but those who have successfully crossed to that level now, they can continue to hope that, yes, at the end of the day, minus any medical issue or fiscal challenge, then they may go to the next step. And the final step would be the step of fiscal running, because we need, the paramilitary is already reserved in case of emergency. You cannot afford to recruit somebody who is not physically fit and mentally alert, and also health-wise. So that is why we are subjecting to this. Is the first time we are doing this, and it's very important that we do it. And of course, there'll be a lot of maybe so far we have not recorded any complaint, but I'm sure naturally when you gather people like this, the number that we have is very, very common to have one or two people, not being satisfied with the way things are. But so far, so good. So coming back to your question, we are recruiting. The recruitment is ongoing, but we have not taken anybody yet because we are subjecting them to series of tests. Then at the end of the day, we'll now pick those who are suitable, who are mentally and medically fit. So that is that. That to answer your question as to what is the, so can anybody apply at this time? No, because application has been closed since almost 3-4 months ago. So by July, since July last year, that's when we closed the application portal. So nobody can apply. Anybody who has not applied, they can only wait till the next exercise after we finish this one. But as I told you, this is just the first out of the series of 30,000 times 4. So this is the first 30,000 we are taking.
Oh, thank you so very much. Yes, sir. Yes. Thank you very much for that expose. I think it's worthy of note for Nigerians across the world to understand what you just said now. And I'm just going to reiterate it, that for the first time in the history of Nigeria, we now have a government who now takes it that every year they will employ at least 30,000 Nigerians into all of these 4 agencies. And that is just one part. I think you are just under the Ministry of Interior. So under one ministry alone, the government is now saying every year they will be employing minimum of 30,000 every year. Worthy of note, and I think it's worthy of commendation that you see, this is why we'll be saying it over this program, that we now have a government who is very receptive to the yearnings of Nigerians, and I think you have just proved it again now. So thank you so very much for that. So I will just follow up on that question now, because you said the exercise closed in July last year. So I'm of the opinion that this current exercise that you're doing, the checking and the vetting and the rest of them that you're doing for their mental and physical stamina is for those of last year. So when are we going to, because we have a lot of people that have been asking me questions that when is the well, they thought it's still ongoing. So it's a good thing you now made it clear now that it's this batch has closed. So the question then remains, when is the next batch going to open, so that we can let our people know, so that they can watch out for it and come on. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much. You see, at this time, it would be very inappropriate for me to say that we are going to do it next month or next whatever time within. We have not concluded this. Let us conclude this, and we hope by we are now in July. Hopefully by the end of August we will conclude this. And the moment we've conclude and we issue letter of appointment, then the next thing that will be in our agenda is to prepare again for the next exercise. And I will urge our teaming youth to continue to associate and also view our portal. Not portal, what's it called? platform that we create for dissemination of information regarding recruitment, they will not be left out if they keep a date with that platform. Because we update and give information to general public so that they know what's happening. So immediately we finish this, I can bet that the next item that will be in the 4 bonus of our board will be the recruitment, the next 30,000, because we are as eager to, to employ people to take our youth as much as we can off the street. And that is part of the renewed hope agenda that we are all also pushing for, as that will make a difference. And you can see that the difference is being made.
Yeah.
As I tell you, no government has ever taken 30,000 at a time. Yeah. And we already have a promise of 30,000 every year for the next 3 years. This has been the first year. So the next, after this one will be 30,000. That's 90,000 to go. So I think it's something that we look forward to by the grace of God. And Mr. President has been magnanimous enough, and through the effort of my able Honorable Minister of Interior and the person of Dr. Olubumi Tunji Ojo, who has brought a lot of transformation and new innovation into the Ministry of Interior, and by implication also to all the services and the board. And that's why even the modus operandi for the exercises here is completely different, and people are very happy. It took place seamlessly. So far, we're almost to the end of the last step. No any ugly incident has been recorded, and this is as a result of the innovation introduced into the system by my Honorable Minister, and of course the board also being under his supervision. So we embrace any new innovation, and for the betterment of the networking that we normally do between the board and the 4 services. So I want to seize this opportunity once again to put it on record that we are very grateful, because it's not even just to recruit. It's not just to recruit people. You need to also get their salaries paid. And Mr. President has been magnanimous. Even before this 30,000 are recruited, their budget has been approved. So it's a matter of just concluding they will be off the street and they will be smiling home by the grace of God.
Thank you so very much, because you even beat me to my next question, because you answered it before I even asked the question, because I was going to ask that. Okay,
maybe because I can read your mind. I can see it.
Because I was just going to ask you, where are they going to look for this thing, which you just said now, that it will go to your portal. But then I'm just going to ask one more question before I go to the floor, because there are so many hands up now. So anybody who has any question regarding what we are talking today, please, this is the time for you, because 2 hours on the dot, we are going to shut down. So if you don't want to be left out without being able to ask a question, now is the time for you to put up your hand so that we can take as many questions as possible. So my next question, before we go to the floor, would be, sir, are you going to be sharing the link for the next recruitment with us, so that we too can share it with our own viewers as well? Because we have a lot of youths who has been bombarding us with questions regarding this. Yes, I can understand you have your own portal where you share it, but then I think if the Renew Hope Global can have those links too, then we too have our own channels that we can spread it to, so that you can have as many candidates as possible to apply. So I just want that guarantee from you, sir.
No, we actually have a website. That website is open to anytime you will. Let me see that.
Okay.
The website is the portal link is recruitment.cdcfib. Recruitment.cdcfib.
Yeah.
.gov.ng.
Now, recruitment, is it recruitment with an S
That is the
or
link.
recruitment without S?
No, recruitment without S, recruitment,
Without S. Okay.
and all in small letters.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
All.
www.
So
recruitment.cdcfib.gov.ng. Okay.
NGS.
Okay. Thank you so very much for sharing that.
That is the link.
Yeah, we will be disseminating that as soon as we see it out, so that our teaming youths can benefit from it. Thank you so very much for that. So on this.
I'll also give you the website, which is they can easily access. That's where we disseminate information.
Okay.
Our website is CDCFIB.
Yeah.
.gov.
Yeah.
.ng.
Okay. Oh, thank you so very much, sir.
Yes.
Thank you very much. So we will be sharing this with all our teaming supporters so that they can be on the lookout for it. So thank you so very much. So at this time now, we will be going to the floor. So I'll use the mantle now to one of my co-hosts. Alhaji Adams Dauda, you have the floor now. You take on 2 questions at a time, and we'll give special guest the floor to respond to those questions. So, like I said earlier on, anybody who has any question, this is time for you to raise your hands now, because like I said, you know us, whenever it is 2 o'clock, 2 hours on the dot, we will draw the curtain. So if we have 10 hands up at a time, I'm sorry, we won't be able to take it. So if you want to ask a question, this is time for you to put your hands up so that we'll be able to give you the floor for you to ask your question. So Alhaji Dauda Adams, you have the floor now, sir.
Okay. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, okay. Good afternoon and good day, everyone. My name is Alhaji Adams. I'll be taking the questions. So I'll go straight to John Jumbo. Could you please unmute yourself, please, and 2-minute questions? Hello?
I can hear you.
John Jumbo, are you there?
John Jumbo?
Yeah, you are back now. I wasn't hearing you. I wasn't hearing you for a moment. Can you repeat, please?
Right, I'm just calling some guests to unmute so we can hear you. So,
Okay.
John Jumbo, can you please ask your question, please? 2 minutes.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you. Thank you.
I greet you, sir, especially and everybody. I love the whole activities. I am John Jumbo from River State, Renew Hope Youth Agenda. Renew Hope Youth Alliance. I am the State Secretary from River State. Sir, the area I am looking at, considering what you have said so far, how do we sensitize that Mr. President is and in other hands, everybody looking at people can just permit we just out of the box, like considering our guests in this conference being the person in charge of the uniform arms, that's something like as a way to support the young masses, the younger generation, something like this war against indiscipline. Is it not possible that some of these people can be a little bit upgraded so that those who have served the nation with all their time, all their youthful age, volunteers, can it be possible that they should be a little bit upgraded to also benefit from the government? Because I come across some of them who are lamenting over situation, how they have served voluntarily, and nothing is being considered to their own areas. So I felt that even while we are doing politics, I think we should look at it, since you are here with us, to consider the possibility of doing that. That is in one side. By what you have just said about the recruitment, definitely we are going to be looking up from next year exercise, having known that this year have already gone, the portal is shut down. We are not going to blame you. It's not your fault because it was made open. Those who have interest have participated. But it's just that sometimes those of us in the grassroots may not have the opportunity for recommendations because some of these things works by recommendation. So when you do not have opportunity for somebody to recommend you, it will be as if your effort is not recognized. So I should make this known to the House so we can think towards that. Thank you very much, sir.
Okay, thank you for your question. I'll now move on to Dr. John Fashi. Dr. John Fashi, could you unmute yourself, please?
Okay, good afternoon. My name is Dr. John Vishma Anyam, not Vashi.
Oh, okay.
Thank you very much.
It doesn't show the whole name. Sorry
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. So I wanted to ask that it has taken like since last year, that is for 30,000 to be recruited. And I think even those have not been absorbed. That is like 1 year from last year, if I heard correctly. And the portal was closed last year. And I think, if I heard correctly, it will take till August before this list will be released of those recruited and all that. I wanted to ask what was the reason for the delay, and considering the fact that these jobs are really needed, and if there are other ways to automate and make the process faster, Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you for your question. So I will now yield the floor to our VVIP, Major General Abdulmalik Jibrin. The floor is yours, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Let me start with the first question, which sounded like a contribution as well as a question, but I didn't get exactly what it was. Is this, those who are complaining, are they retirees who want to, who are thinking that they should be called to serve again, or because I did that his explanation was not very clear to me. Well, if he's talking about that, those who retired, who have served already, unfortunately, I would say no, because this opportunity is for the young ones. It's for the young ones. Okay, but if there are people that volunteered, okay, those who have volunteered, somebody has prompted, one of my staff here has prompted me that it's like the person talking, he's talking on behalf of some volunteers who volunteered to be serving as volunteers, and they think that they should also be that the portal, the application open is for everybody. Nobody was excluded from applying. In fact, if they have applied, if their age is not beyond what is acceptable by the standard, that is 35 years. If they are not up to not beyond that, I would say that they may even be given preference because they have been in the system, have been serving, and there's no reason why, if they are fit and medically all right, why they should not be given an opportunity. So that's my response to that. So if they have applied, and we know that they have applied, and when it comes to screening, and we can look at the possibility of looking at some of their, because having been volunteering, serving the nation without any specific salary given to them, why wouldn't they also be considered? So that is my response to that. And the second question is as to why the delay. Well, the delay is both administrative and also the issue of trying to ensure that they are captured appropriately in terms of their salary, their payment. That is why. And now having completed that, that's why we have opened the portal to start from where we stopped. So that's my response to that.
Okay, thank you, General. I will now move on to the real is executive. Could you please unmute yourself?
Okay. Yeah.
You hear me?
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening. Welcome.
Good evening to our amiable Major General. Thank you very much, and God bless you. To the organizer, God also bless you for this wonderful platform you have created for people to speak to people in high places. I want to appreciate you for that. Personally, I'm not looking for a job, but I want to speak for the Nigerian factor, the Nigerian system. The Nigerian system. A lot of persons oftentimes have applied for jobs like this. I have a lot of people who work with Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps, and a lot of other persons have applied for jobs like this and they don't get it. I'm going to appeal to my father, the Major General, to assist. Like I wrote an article this morning on the issue of rebuilding trust between security agencies and the Nigerian people. And jokingly, I wrote in there and I said that may God not let us get to a situation whereby someone will be in a tight condition. He will prefer to run to criminals instead of running to security men. That's a very bad situation. But if things are not done, we might begin to embrace it, because oftentimes we have seen people gone for applying for jobs like this. At the end of the day, they are not shortlisted. They don't even get the job. And some people coming from maybe wherever place they are, they just get these jobs on a platter of gold, thereby killing the spirit of meritocracy. People don't want to work hard again because they will tell you that hard work does not pay. You hear people talking about smart work. I'm a teacher by profession in a higher school, and I see how people handle hard work these days. They don't want to pay attention again. They will tell you, a boy of 6 years was telling me, sometime I traveled to one of the southern states. He told me, he said, sir, now who read? Now in this serious, who pass? Now in no book. That's moral decadence of the highest level. So I want to appeal, if transparency to a particular extent, not just doing it right, but let it also be seen that it was done right. Let people get these jobs. There are people who are committed, really, really committed, and they can do this job. But some persons have been given jobs in the past. We see them, they will just tell you, I beg, no, that one no concern me, and they won't go to work. So I want to appeal to my father. I have seen maybe some element of sincerity in his response to questions. Let them recruit people. The portal should be made open before time. National Orientation Agency should be involved. Proper publicity should be done. We have ways of disseminating information even before the advent of social media. Now, the media for disseminating information is much more than we used to have before. So I see no reason why information should not get to the grassroots. So please, I want to appeal, because this thing that we are fighting for, I just want to believe that this new system is a better system and a system that is more committed, just like they have christened it the renewed hope. I just want to believe that the hope and the system is actually renewed. Thank you very much once again, the amiable chairman of the board, and to the organizers. God bless you and uplift you. Thank you and God bless you.
Thank you very much indeed. Now I'll call on the Ibrahim Mutiu Olubenga. Please, could you unmute yourself?
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. You are welcome.
My name is Ibrahim Mutiu Olubenga, calling from Ekpe local government here in Lagos State. I have like two questions that I want to ask, even though the last speaker have said something about the likely question. But my first question is the job or the employment shared among states, or is a general application job that everybody from any parts of the country can apply for? Or maybe there are some certain number of slots given to each state that can be a benefit from the state? That's the first question. And my second question is, why is it that the age limit for every employment or recruitment in Nigeria today is limited within the age of 30, 35? What is the fate of the unemployed youths that are above 35 or 40? So are we no longer part of the system, or we are not Nigeria anymore if we are above 35 years, that we cannot get a job from both the states and the federal government? Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. So the floor is yours now, General. Thank you.
Thank you very much. If I get the last but one speaker, That is a real His Excellency, right? Well, I can beat my chest, proudly to say that this time around is not a business as usual. That is why we have gone this extend this limit. I told you that when we opened the portal, we had about a little over 2 million people applying for 30,000. After screening and screening, we are able to come up with 1.6 million people. And when we did the exam, a computer-based exam, we categorized, with the result came out to us, not to the public. We didn't give it to the public because until when we start inviting people, that's when we categorize this on merit. There are groups, the first group who got 0 to 40%, from 41 to 60%. That's the second group, 61 to 80%, 81 to 90, 91 to 100 over 100, 5 categories. And in the final, we have the best of the best. And we have over 34,000 something. I can't remember the exact number. It was over 34,000. It is the dot that I cannot remember, but it's 34,000 who have scored more than that 91 and above. So if I tell you that now everything is based on merit, and we're able to get 30,000, we invited over 85,000 now again to be sure that to be able to pick the best out of from this 30, to take the 30,000 from this lot. So you can see there is nothing like favoritism here. It is what you get. So people that went and probably did not see their names, is either they did not check properly or they did not pass the exam. This is the issue. So the issue of favoritism, giving somebody who has not gotten appropriate score or he didn't merit it, is a thing of the past. We cannot tolerate that. That's why, as a matter of fact, we have brought so many innovation into our activities within the board. Even our promotion is no longer the way we used to do it. We now even give our consultancy to ensure the integrity of the exam. That's a promotion exam, if you can find out. So our recruitment exercise is as much as possible. We are not angels, but I can bet you we are doing the best we can to ensure that only those who merit it will actually get the something. So I can tell you that the issue of whether the advertisement, we opened this something for almost 3 weeks, advertising. That is the second question now. The second part of the question, why is it that some people maybe didn't know? No, people know, because we advertise on TV, on jingles, radio, social media for over 3 weeks for people to apply. So all eligible Nigerians are eligible to apply, and that's what exactly. There's no segregation. Nobody was excluded from application, from applying. And we, as I promise, as I tell you, we are doing all that we can, employing the best technique that we can to ensure that the integrity of the exercises are protected. And as for 35 years, let me respond appropriately. The 35 years limit may not be applicable to other sectors in this thing. Only the military, the paramilitary and military. The military, because it's something that had to do with your strength, physical strength. Even if you are playing football, by the time you reach 30, 35, the club will drop you because you don't have the physical ability to sustain the rigor. And this one, as I told you, it's a ready reserve. So if you take somebody who is already 40, even in the military, by the time you are 40, you start thinking of retiring because you start planning, because it's 35 years or 60, whichever comes first. So that is the something. 35 years is not with prejudice to exclude anybody, but it's because of the requirement for the particular service. And then, of course, the other aspect of how is the distribution of the 30,000. I'm sure you are aware of the Federal Character Commission. Before we can even advertise, we have to give them the details to look at it. And then when we finish the recruitment, they will take all the list and ensure that it reflects the federal character. So to that extent, there's no any state that will be shortlisted, that will be change, except if they don't apply. If they don't apply, we don't force anybody to take up a job. So that's my response.
Okay, thank you, General. I will now move on to Engineer Olabode Jones Jimmy. Could you please unmute yourself?
Good evening, sirs.
Good evening, welcome.
Honorable General, thank you for honoring these invitations and also thank the host. First, my question should go this way. I want to advise that due to the way system of things in Nigeria is somehow being a one-side system. Thank God today there's no favoritism. I want to appeal because some of things we said with publication on job recruitment will be sincerely that so many community will not even know. They have challenges. If assume we published thing in the newspaper or the national radio, it may not get to those people in the village like the way it is. If possible, our job system should be direct to a local government whereby everybody will be able to get in touch to the people of the local government. Like yesterday, when I want to honor my Royal Highness, I could not go to Ondo State General radio, but I go to a local station. Instantly, people had information, morning, evening, everything get to them. But if it is for the state radio, you might not get to the local government because some local governments are even outside, whereby even the radio of the station could not reach them. So I will plead with the authority, wherever this recruitment wants to come, they should try and go to local stations, whereby it's possible for them to announce in the language or people can easily understand. Secondly, I want to appeal to the ministries. This is concern of the people that are employed. Today now, we they are employing 30,000 people. Shows that we have more laborers, applicants in the country. We require for 30,000, but we are getting about 1.something million. So we can see the difference. The other thing is that when they employ people, I had people that have a job, federal job for almost 2 years. Salary has not been paid and they are working. So what are we doing in this situation to correct those things that happen? Where someone will be employed and started job for 2 years, 1 year plus, did not receive salary. How are we going to stop those kind of things? Do we have plan in place wherever employed between 1 month supposed to receive their salary? These are my own contribution. Thank you for what you are doing. I know you are not the only ministry. I just passed through you, so maybe your ministry will be able to plan ahead. Immediately they admit into the parliamentary and know that their salary should be ready between 2 weeks or 1 month. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you. I will now ask Edward Omorewa. Could you please unmute yourself? Edward Omorewa, are you there? Edward Omorewa, are you there?
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you. Thank you. Welcome.
Good evening. Good evening. Good evening, all. My name is Chief Edward Olusegun Omo Erewa. I thank you for this very innovative concept. I have worked with General Jibril. He was the chairman of the past presidential campaign council, which I was a member. And he's an astute officer and a gentleman. Very straightforward, go straight to the point. Thank you for this opportunity to be able to speak. I have realized on this occasion that he said there are 30,000 people that will be employed under the Ministry of Interior for the next 4 years. This has never been done before in this country. And I can understand and know the process at which they've been working on this employment issue for quite some time now. Thank you very much, General, for your leadership.
Thank you.
Please, I just want to implore you to ensure that at least for the next 4 years, let our teaming youths be able to come into your paramilitary outfits. It is very, very important. And I have to just thank the president, for that mindset of ensuring that our teaming youths are employed. I don't have any questions because I know the general and I know his stance on a lot of issues. I just want to implore him. I just want to beg him to just continue the way he's going and just ensure that our teaming youths are employed. A lot of them might not have the knowledge, the education, or the drive, but I think this is the beginning for us. Let us continue with this because I knew when the thing came out, it wasn't a situation where people now started going and begging, please put this person in, please put that person. As somebody said, the Nigerian concept. But I think this is quite different because nobody, as far as I know, has been able to go anywhere to say, I put my friend. They have all applied. And I know because I know a lot of my people too went through the same process. I said, go and apply. A lot of them failed. And I can't see anything. We have a lot of teaming youths that have applied. And few of them called back to say, thank you, I was called. A lot of them came back to say, thank you, I wasn't called. So please, if this can continue every year for the next 4 years, it will be fantastic. Thank you very much. Thank you, General. Thank you, Mr. President. And thank you, Mr. Host. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. I will now yield the floor to the General, please. Thank you, sir. Hello? Hello, General, can you hear us?
It's inclusive of this 30,000. So when we're talking about the next 3 years, because this is the first 30,000 of the first year. So after this one, there will be 3 more, 3 subsequent 30,000. Now, let me respond to Engineer Olubode, issue of process of advertisement and the need to reach the grassroots. Yes, thank you first and foremost for the advice that we suggest probably that we should go down to local government. If there are radio agencies that are for local government, we should utilize those avenues. Let me tell you one interesting thing. Despite your observation, our analysis after the advertisement, all 774 local government of the Federation, we have more than enough to pick from if we are to share it by this thing. So the information has actually been disseminated down to the lowest level. Nobody is excluded. But again, we can enhance that. We can further, encourage by boosting the process. And also we do use National Orientation Agency to assist in, disseminating this information. So we thank you for that suggestion. And of course, the delay. When you ask question as to why some people have been employed for 2 years, 1 year, 2 years, and without salary, I answered that earlier on when somebody said, why the delay in this? I said, yeah, because we want to be sure that before we employ anybody and give him uniform, we are sure that the moment he starts, his salary will be paid to him. That's the essence. So that, as far as we are concerned, is already been tackled. So thank you very much. I think these are two questions. The last one actually by Mr. Edward is not a question, but it's contribution, and I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, General. I will now hand over to our chairman, Ambassador J.K. Adebola. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you so very much, Alhaji Adams. We still have so many hands up. I will only take 3 now, then I'll hand over to another co-host. I'll take 3 now, and I'll yield the floor to our special guest. Then, because time is going now, so we want to take as many hands as possible. So the first hand I've got up now is CIM. CIM, you have the floor now. CIM, are you there? You can unmute yourself now. CIM, are you still there? Okay, let's go to Mohammed Rahmat Okweyemi. Mohammed Rahmat Okweyemi. Please unmute yourself.
I can hear you now, sir.
Is that CIM, yeah?
Yeah, thank you so much.
All right.
Thank you for the opportunity and standing on the existing protocol. I just want to ask that, what is the next stage after the screening, the medical screening that the successful candidate have actually passed through? And also, is there any means for people that, I heard the speaker saying they are based on merit, but there are some people that are still on merit that yet their name is not yet been suspected. There's still opportunity for them to be suspected after this. And what is the next stage for the people that have done their medical screening? Thank you, sir.
Thank you for that question. And that was very sharp, and I like that. Can I go to Mohammed Rahmat Okweyemi? Mohammed Rahmat Okweyemi, you have the floor now. Please unmute yourself. Tell us where you're calling from, please.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, everyone.
Yeah.
My name is Mine is actually a question, sir. I am among the applicants, so I was lucky to be shortlisted. Actually, I'm based in Kaduna State, but by the time I would pick location for my medical screen, physical verification, Kaduna State is full already, so I had to choose Kwara. So when I got to my screening venue, after the screening and the medical exam and everything, I was told my name was not on the list and the system was not scanning my code. So they were telling me maybe I'm not supposed to be in that, I was not supposed to be in that venue, or the date is not my date. So after a lot of back and forth, I was asked to come back the following day. My details were collected and sent to the IT department at the ministry. At the end of the day, they asked me to keep coming and coming and coming. So I was there until the last day, which was the 11th of July. It was that last day they were now telling me that I do not have any hope, that since the system is not scanning my code and my name is not on the list that was given to them, so I was not opportune to do the screening. So I don't know if there is anything the ministry have put in place for people like me, because I traveled all the way from Kaduna to Kwara and I spent some days which I did not even buy for. So I'm pleading to the ministry, if there is anything they can, or if there is any subsequent list, maybe they should just make place for us in those lists.
Okay, thank you so very much for that. The next one to have the floor is Christian Nnamdi. Christian Nnamdi, can you please unmute yourself, sir? Christian Namdi. Okay, thank you. Please unmute yourself, please.
Yeah.
You keep unmuting. You keep muting yourself by yourself now. Please unmute yourself now. Yeah.
Okay. Good evening, sir.
Yes. Good evening.
Yeah. Thank you for this opportunity. Good evening, Honorable VIP too. Actually, I'm an applicant, and by God's grace, I've been shortlisted. Though I've done my medicals. I know somebody have already asked the first question I wanted to ask about the next phase. The physical screening, I know it's physical fitness is the next phase. I learned that we are going to run for 5 kilometers or thereabouts. But I noticed that in those screening places, I don't think they have provision for we applicants to have that race. I want to be cleared more on that aspect, if that possible. And my second question is, given the evolution security and administrative demand facing the CDCFIB, so I want to know how the board is aligning these specific recruitments with long-term strategy for each individual agency. That's all.
Hello, I can't get that question properly. I think the last questioner, what exactly is he trying to find out, please?
Okay, sir. I said, given the evolution security and administrative demand facing the CDCFIB, I said, how is the board aligning this recruitment quota with long-term strategy for each individual agency, sir? Did you get me, sir?
What? I hope the security, you said, considering the security challenge, I didn't get it.
Yeah,
you said considering what? Because is the question relevant? Is the question relevant to your application? Go ahead.
No, this second question is not relevant to my application, actually.
Okay.
Yeah,
so what
did I said, as in given the involvement of the security and administrative demand facing the CDCFIB right now, I said, how is the board aligning this specific recruitment quota with long-term strategy need for each of the individual agency in the CDCFIB?
Okay, if I can ask you, answer you that one directly, please, with due respect to earlier questioners. We don't have any physical challenge at the board, security or physical challenge. We don't have, with due respect. But you said in view of the security challenge and other administrative something that is facing the board, how are we aligning, right, with the other agencies? I say we don't have any security challenge. We coordinate their activities. We coordinate the activities of the 4 agencies, and we give a policy direction to them. And so anyway, all I can say is that we don't have much problem as regard that. We don't have, yes. All right. Yes.
Okay. Yes, you can go ahead.
I'm waiting for.
Yes, Your Excellency, you can go ahead and answer that question, sir.
Okay. I want to ask CMI. What is the meaning of CMI?
CIM.
CMI. Oh, CIM. I beg your pardon.
Yeah.
CIM. Okay.
Yeah, you didn't get his question, did
you? I asked him because it's an abbreviation. Is it acronym? I don't know what it stands for. But if that is his name, no problem. So, Mr. CIM, this exam, this exercise is merit-based. No doubt about it. And as I tell you, we go to the extent of making sure we take the best of the best. And the next stage, as answer to your next question, what is the next stage? The next stage of the exercise is running. And it's not 5 kilometers. It's 3.5 kilometers in 18 minutes. And it's essential to see how to measure your stamina, to make sure that the people who are selecting are people of that are able-bodied and physically fit to be able to stand the exercises that will ensue after they have been taken, because they will go for training. And as I told you, the paramilitary are already reserved for the military when in terms of emergency. It's better to go to those who have already been trained in the art of handling weapon than to go to the ordinary civilian in the street to start recruiting afresh. This one will be more, it's easier for us to train them or to put them through. So that is the something. So the next stage is running. After the running, it will be oral. Immediately you finish successfully, then they will do oral interview where you will defend your certificates. They will ask you questions. There will be a team that will interview you orally to see how you can communicate. Yes, so that's that. I hope you are with me.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay, and maybe the other question that Mr. CIM asked about the possible security challenge. How are we addressing the issue? It may interest you to know that the Honorable Minister of Interior, as part of his new innovation to reposition the Minister of Interior, has sought the approval of Mr. President, and Mr. President has graciously approved for the establishment of a paramilitary academy. A paramilitary academy will be akin to what we have with the Nigerian Defense Academy, where entrant will take JAM exam after WAEC or NECO. They will take JAM exam. If they pass, they will now qualify to sit for the paramilitary academy entrance exam. And if they are successful, they will be taken in, and they will select which of the services they will. So they will now have, if you take, let's say 120 at a go, and you divide it into 4, that will give you 30 each. And then those now form a course mate. They enter at the same time, but at a certain level, they will now break into the various services. And that's the beginning of harmonizing and synergizing the interagency cooperation in the paramilitary. The same way we are doing it in the Nigerian Defense Academy, where you will join as a new entrant, and then you select at ab initio whether you want to serve land force or Navy or Air Force. And then you train up to maybe 3rd year or 4th year in the same. Then you now break into your respective services to complete 1 year, and then you come back for graduation ceremony. You have built camaraderie when you train together. And then if there's any challenge facing you in any aspect in your service, you remember that, oh, I have a course mate with CIM in immigration. You just give him a call. How can we solve this? Realizing your camaraderie, he will cooperate and cooperate with you, and then you solve the issue. So that is one of the innovation brought in by my honorable minister to create, and also that will also clear the problem we're having now of discrepancy in ranks, seniority, and whatever. Because when you go in together as a team, your seniority start counting from the day you enter that paramilitary academy. And then when you pass out, you all go to your respective services, and your seniority, you go in for exam at the same time at the various level in different service. Nobody will now be brought from below you and put over you. So that is a step in the right direction to addressing probably, I hope that question, this answer or explanation has answered the question of Mr. CIM. The aspect I wasn't very clear of. And then I would also like to Mohammed Ramat Opeyemi, if she can avail us with her APL application number right away, so that we'll run a check to see why is this not able to the code was not able to be read. Is it a case of identity theft? We recorded instances where some people, let's say 419ers, collaborating with some miscreant in business center to collect money from them and say, we can give you, we can allow you to access portal, and then you can go and do screening. So what they will do, they will collect your information and then superimpose it on another original applicant. And then when you now go and insert, when you enter your code, what it will show you is there are two personalities on that platform. Two personalities. One that will end with the description of name, this and that. And then with the final photograph of the original applicant being shown. So you now have Mr. A with all the parameters reading in his favor, but the picture is not his. So there's a way we check it. The original, once we enter that APL number, it will show us that the original applicant is the one that you see his picture. The person whose picture is nowhere to be found is the one that is trying to superimpose himself. Two things could happen. One, it could be a genuine mistake from the second person, maybe superimposing himself on someone else's application innocently without knowing. And in other cases, it could be deliberate. He is not entitled to, but now thinking that he will beat technology. But technology is very fast. So that is so I would like to have APL number. And what service did she apply? Is it immigration, NCOS, whatever? So that we'll be able to conduct a search, and we'll be able to communicate that back to her through an agreed channel to know exactly what happened. So that's all I can say. I'm with you now. Yes.
Thank you so very much, Your Excellency. And for the lady Opeyemi Rahmat Mohammed,
yes,
you can put up that number either on our chat room, but if you are not comfortable with that, my personal number is +44 794 374 9001. If you can put it up to me, then I'll forward it to our special guest, who will then get back to you. If you're sending it to me, please let us know your number and your email address, so that I'll forward everything to our special guest, because I'm trying to be a bit security conscious here now. So that's why I said, in case if you are not comfortable of putting that number, because that number seems to be a unique number, unique to a particular person. So my own private number is what I'm just giving you now, which is +44 794 374 9001. Just send it to me with your name, your telephone number, and your email address. So I will forward it to our special guest, who will then respond back to you regarding that issue, because it seems to be more to me like a security issue thing. So I wouldn't even advise you to put it on the chat room, because it's for the whole world to see. But again, I'll tell you my number again. It is my own personal number. Nobody has access to it. It is +44 794 374 9001. So send it to me. I can guarantee send it to me with your name, your telephone number, and your email address, because I'm just going to forward it to a special guest, and he will then respond to you directly. So thank you so very much for that. I appreciate that. This is what this program is all for. If you have any issue, come on this program. Our special guest will definitely solve the issue for you. Thank you so much. Let me quickly go back to the floor now. I'm going to call 3 more people. Well, we've got 7 people now, so I'm going to call 3 more people that hopefully will be done for the day. The first person is Anthony Pepple, followed by Abdul Karim Ayuba, and Honorable Lanre Jinadu. I'm going to call those 3 in succession. So the first person I'm going to call is Anthony Pepple. You have the floor now. Please unmute yourself, sir. Anthony Pepple, are you still there? Anthony Pepple, you have unmuted yourself, so please speak to us, yeah? Okay, let me go straight on to Abdul Karim Ayuba. Abdul Karim Ayuba, please unmute yourself and speak to us now. Quickly, you have 2 minutes. Abdul Karim Ayuba. Please, you click on it once, not twice. If you click twice, you will mute and unmute yourself, yeah? Click on it. I've asked you to unmute now, so click on it once.
Can you hear me, sir?
Yes. We can. Sorry, who is speaking now, please?
This is Abdulkarim Ayuba, sir.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much.
Yes. Good evening, Your Excellency. Thank you for this opportunity. I really appreciate it. I'm an applicant, and I want to ask, sir, General Sir, when is all these stages coming up? You said there are 2 more stages, and one of them is the running of 3 kilometers, as you've said, and the oral interview. When should we be expecting this stage? Is it this July, August, or when? Because, you know, this application has been since last year. So we are looking forward to it. And also, sir, on the day of the medical screening, myself and few others, there are some things that came up. You know, when some of us, like myself, I did my own at immigration headquarters at Abuja. So on the process of getting there, we were told to run from the gate to the hall by the officers we met at the gate. And by so doing, the blood pressure at the time, you know, if you run, it will go up, definitely. So going inside, and they just told you to run, no. And once you get inside, you discover that the normal measurements that you measured yourself before leaving home, or the test you conducted on yourself from the nearby medical center, you discover that the number you're having in the hall is much more than that. In cases like that, how do you help us address issues like that? Because it's not individual's fault. We are calm while going, though still scared. But once you get to the gate, the officers tend to tell you, run. We are run from here to here, run from here to here, and trying to assert authority on you. And it will affect your BP testing. So please, when is the date and the issue of that BP testing? How can you help us resolve that? Thank you, sir.
Thank you so very much for that. Let me quickly call on Honorable Lanre Jinadu. Honorable Lanre Jinadu, you have the floor now. Uh-oh. It looks like it's dropped off. Honorable Lanre Jinadu dropped off. Okay, let's go to Abbas Jabiru Mohammed. Abbas Jabiru Mohammed, you have the floor now. Please unmute yourself.
Good evening, sir.
Thank you.
My name is Abbas Jibrin. Hello, can you hear me, sir?
Yes, loud and clear.
Good evening, distinguished chairman, esteemed members of the board, and respected officials. Thank you very much for this opportunity to interact with you, and for the transparency throughout this recruitment process. We sincerely appreciate the time and effort invested in ensuring a fair exercise. My humble question is, when the final shortlist comes to an end, or what are the next steps? When should we expect the next steps for us to be ready and take any necessary preparation, please? Thank you.
Thank you, Jibrin, for that short and sharp questioning. I'm just going to call one more person before I yield the floor to our special guest, because I still see a lot of hands up. So I'm just trying to take as many more hands as possible so that we don't leave anybody hanging at the end of the day. Redmi 14C, Redmi 14C, you have the floor now. Please unmute yourself and you have 1 minute, please. Redmi 14C.
Good evening, everyone.
Thank you. Good evening, madam.
Yes, sir. I am an applicant and I did my medical screening at NSCDC Agodi Ibadan. And I want to commend the board for a seamless screening, and hopefully I'm also shortlisted for the next phase. Thank you.
Congratulations. Yes.
Hello.
Yes, we're listening. Are you done, madam?
I am done. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. God bless you. Okay, let me just take one more before we before I yield the floor to, because many more hands are coming up. So I want to take, because I can see we have so many applicants trying to find out what's going on with the application. So it's for that reason I'm trying to rush up as many hands as possible. So please bear with us. I've got Habib's iPhone. Habib's iPhone, please unmute yourself. 1 minute, please. 1 minute. We have a lot of people on, so let's be quick with it. Habib's iPhone. Thank you. You have the floor now.
Good evening, sir. Thank you for the opportunity, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yes, sir. I just want to ask, based on what happened.
Where are you calling from, please? Where are you calling from?
From Lagos.
Okay, thank you.
Applicant also. So, based on our medical checkup then, because before we left house, some of us are like the BP is 100 to something, 100, not even reach 125. But when we get there, we are discovered that when they test us, like do the BP checkup, it was around 130, something like that. So I don't know what will happen then, because we don't know the normal BP requirement. And again, also to know when actually we should be expecting the next stage so that we get prepared.
Thank you so very much. Are you the floor now to our special guest to respond to all those questions? Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Adebola. Well, let me, there are some questions similar to one another. Let me start with Abdul Karim Ayuba. He asked, when is the next stage? Exactly. And then he also alluded to the fact that when they got to the venue of the physical verification, they were asked to run to the venue, to the inner venue where the test will take place. And as a result, their BP rose. Well, let me, there's also another one similar to that by the last speaker, Habib. And then Mr. Abbas also asked similar question as to when is the stage, when is the next stage? So I'll answer Abdul Karim and Abbas at the same time. Ayuba's question is, when is the next stage? The next stage is when we receive the medical report. The medical report is yet to be submitted to me. And I expect that will be given to me by Monday, God's willing. That is the team that conducted, the medical team that conducted, they have to do the analysis to answer the question of what is the accepted BP level that one can say that is safe. I am not in position to do that. That is a pure professional question. And I will see that in the report that they will submit to me. So I have not received that, so I will not know what is the pass mark for the BP. And as to the issue of asking them to run, I visited all out of the 14 centers. I think I visited 12. And anywhere I went, I instructed that anybody that comes in, any candidate that comes in, he should be asked to relax. After taking the first measure, if it is high, or even though it may look normal, I'll say, let him go and sit down there, allow him to sit down and relax, then come back and take the second from 1 to 3 measurement before we can arrive at an average. And now you can record that one as the BP for that particular candidate. That's what I instructed. And I believe, unless if there was any defiance when I left, but that was the instruction. Nobody should be measured when he's just coming, because he's full of anxiety. And probably he came late, he's panting. So naturally his blood pressure will rise. So I normally advise that they should allow candidates to relax, forget about them for some minutes, then can now come back and try to talk to them to calm themselves. It's just a mere taking of BP, nothing more. So that's what happened. So I believe that instruction has been followed through, and I don't think until I see the result, I'll be able to know whether there was any what is the position of blood pressure. So that's that. So as much as possible, we discourage anything. We encourage candidates to relax, and then before we take their BP, in order to get the correct reading. So that's for Abdul Karim and also Mr. Habib. Now, the question of when is the next stage? The next stage, as I said, is running 3.5 kilometers in 18 minutes. And that can happen after we have received the medical report that has confirmed your fitness in terms of BP. We will not subject anybody with high blood pressure to any physical exercise or running. So if your blood pressure is high, that is another way of saying that you have failed that aspect, because you cannot run. If you don't run, you didn't run, your BP. It's dangerous to run when you have BP. Somebody can collapse and you may lose him. So that's why we are very, very clear on that. We have to do the physical, blood pressure before we ask somebody to run, and we must be sure. And some people, it has happened before in military exercises like that, during interviews and running, somebody will insist that he's okay when the blood pressure is showing that no, he has high blood pressure. They will insist. We have recorded when I was in service, 2 different occasions, 2 cadets, intending cadet collapsed and died on the spot at different times. So that's why we don't play with blood pressure. So until the answer to the when next, until I receive the medical report, during that physical, we are checking people with the flat foot. If you have flat feet, you will be disqualified. If your eyes are not good, you'll be disqualified. If you have blood pressure, or your eyes you can't see well, these are things, because these are military reserves, and you cannot give somebody a gun who cannot see well, and then he will be firing different direction. So that's that. So that is for this, and of course, the other one, README 14C. She only called to thank us for a seamless exercise. As a matter of fact, I went around all these about 12 centers. I must say that I'm impressed with the way it happened. There's no any ugly incident recorded. If we cast our mind back to some bad years back, we recorded in single screening exercise for one service. That was pandemonium. Some people lost their lives. This one, over 80,000 people, bringing them together, and we decentralized them and put all the necessary arrangement, and we had it very seamless. To the end of last Saturday, we never had any ugly incident. So I think we thank God for his mercies. So thank you very much.
Thank you so very much, sir, for that elaborate response to those questions. We've got only 17 minutes now, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 questions. So I don't know, maybe we should run that gamut because we might have similar questions that we may just have to brush over once and for all. So I will hand over to my co-host now to run all the. We will not take any more questions after this night, please. Let everybody know that we'll take all these 9 questions all at the same time. Then we'll yield the floor to our special guest to give us a response, which will be the last response for this program. So thank you so very much. I'd like to get about. I'd like Dawda Adams, you have the floor now.
Okay, thank you, our chairman, and thank you, Your Excellency. I'm going to take 3 questions, and please say 2 minutes or 1 minute, and go straight to the point. I'm now going to.
I think 1 minute will do.
1 minute, okay.
Straight to the question,
okay.
please.
Right. I'm now going to take a question from Anthony Pepple. Please, can you unmute yourself? Thank you. Anthony? Anthony, can you hear us? Anthony, I think it's drop off. I'll move down to Ahmed Aliyu Usmatu. Please, can you unmute yourself and ask your questions or contribution, please? Thank you. Ahmed Aliyu? Hello, can you hear us?
I can hear you.
Okay, go ahead with your questions or comments. Thank you. Hello? Right. Okay, I think I'll move on now. I think it dropped out. Daniel Omosun, can you unmute yourself, please?
Good evening, sir. Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, good evening. We can hear you. Thank you. Go ahead.
Thank you so much. Yes, so I want to ask for people who applied for the Federal Interior Board. Yes, so we barely get any information about that. So I want to ask what is going on about that. Then, secondly, when I was listening, he talked about setting up a institution where the NSCDC, NIS, an academy, sorry. So does that academy also apply to those who want to, join through the FIB also? Is there provision for them there? So that's my question. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you for that brief questions. I will now move to Adebayo Adeniji. Can you please unmute yourself? Thank you. 1 minute, please. Adebayo Adeniji, can you please? I think that one drops off as well. Right, I'll move now to Mustafa Kabir Kayaka. Could you please unmute yourself? Mustafa? Mustafa, can you hear us?
Hello, sir.
Hello, Mustafa. Yeah, go ahead with your question or comment.
Yeah, good afternoon, sir. I'm with you, sir.
Yeah.
I'm here to make an inquiry of our next stage, sir.
Pardon, what's the question?
Yes, I said I am here to required for the next stage. When are we expecting our next stage, sir?
Right. Are you with us with the previously, because this question had been answered before? So do you just join us, or okay? I'll move on to the next, and our Excellency can answer that questions if you are not here before. Okay, Honorable Lanre Jinadu, could you please go ahead with your question, please, or comments?
Hello, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. You're welcome.
Good afternoon, sir. Thank you for the guest that you brought once again. always a refreshing time on a Saturday like this. I had to leave a public function to attend, so I came in late.
Okay, thank you.
Good evening, sir. Yes. Good to hear that there is a special academy for paramilitary. It's a very gladdening one, and the advantage is enormous, like our guest has enumerated earlier. But my question is just about the directive of the president over the employment of civil defense as security for VIPs. I don't know what criteria is being used for someone that is politically exposed to qualify for such a protection, because, you know, usually we used to use police before, but now I'm happy that the civil defense are up to the task. And this is a good one coming from the president so that our police force will not be overflogged. Thank you very much, sir.
Okay, thank you for that brief question. I will now hand over to Her Excellency, Major General. Please, the floor is yours, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Alhaji Dauda. Well, let me start with the question by Mr. Daniel Omusu, the issue of what the fate of those who applied for the board. There are some candidates who applied to be engaged in the board. I'm sure that's the question, that what is their fate, because they were not captured in the portal that was opened. If you are one of those applicants, it's true, you are not included in the, we are going to communicate to you eventually on that. So we have not forgotten about those applicants. They will be communicated with. So there's no fear on that. You'll be contacted. We have the list of all those who applied to the board. While some thought that FIB means probably fire service or indeed civil defense, they didn't know it means board. So there are some who it's not their intention to apply for the board. They intended to apply for other fire service or civil defense. So when they saw that as FIB, they thought it's either civil defense or fire service, while in fact it means the board. While there are who actually know, who understand that FIB means the board, and they apply for it. So we have received complaint for those who didn't intend to apply to the board, but they were now shortlisted as this. So we are going to sort out that one too, eventually. So that is the answer. So if you are one of them, don't bother, you'll be contacted. Then the issue of who will be entitled to enroll into the academy. You cannot enroll through this process of recruitment that is taking place now. That one will take the place the same manner, the same way the Nigerian Defense Academy and the Police Academy, because the academies are degree awarding institutions. So they will be subject to JAM regulations. So if you are a WAEC holder, NECO, and you have the prerequisite qualifications, you now have to apply, you have to sit for JAM and get the appropriate score. That score will qualify you to sit for the common entrance into the paramilitary academy. The same way it happened to those applying for NDA or police academy. So that's that. Then the question by Mustafa, when is the next stage? That one I've answered earlier, but for your own benefit, the next stage will be after the submission of the medical report. This medical report and physical checks just ended just a week now. So I'm expecting the report to be given to me by the beginning of this other Monday or any day within the week. And it is after that we'll now communicate to those successful when they should gather for the running. So that's the answer to that. Then Honorable Larry Junaidu, the use of CDC as VIP, that is civil defense as VIP. What is the qualification for you to get attached with a civil defense operative as your bodyguard? That question I cannot answer as a secretary to the board. It is a question for the IG, because IG has the qualification, the criteria, and of course the CG in charge of civil defense will have been communicated by now as to who and who are qualified to apply. So the CG, the Commandant General of the Nigerian Civil Defense, would be the one to answer that question, because it's not within my purview. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Your Excellency. We are now 5:54, only 6 minutes. Could you be brief? 1 minute per question, please, so we can wrap up. So I'm now going to call Yasa Bashir. Bishi, can you please unmute yourself and go straight to your question or comment? Thank you.
Hello, sir. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Thank you.
Good evening, my parents and my colleague also. Actually, my question was answered by the secretary of the board.
Okay. Thank you.
But I will use this opportunity. I will use
Go
this
ahead,
opportunity to say something. Hello, sir. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we're hearing you. Go ahead, please. Thank you.
Our daddy, Major General Abdulmalik Jibrin, retired. We are going to use this opportunity to send our hello, sir.
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you go ahead, please?
Yes, sir. We are going to say thank you for your entire support, sir. Actually, since this our line registration goes for more than a year, actually, we are grateful, sir. We are very, very grateful for your entire support for more than a year now. And we see how you are taking care of the applicants. Actually, this is also one of the best recruitments ever. So we are going to thank you. We are grateful, sir. The applicants are grateful. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for the appreciations. So the last question I'm going to take is from Ahmed Aliyu Usmatu. Please, can you unmute yourself? And that's the last question, please. Thank you.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. We can hear you. Thank you. Go ahead.
My name is Ahmed Aliyu Usmatu, calling from Sabangari local government of Kaduna State. I am an applicant and invited for both the examination and the medical screening. God willing, hopefully I will be selected as one of the officers. My question is that rumor has it that some of the officers match with FIB, they don't have camp for training. So I want to know if that rumors is true or
I didn't get the question.
Because I heard that some with past experience that they didn't attend, there was no camp. They all for training and then come back there to their various houses every day. Please, I want to get clarification on that. Thank you for your time and effort being put through this.
Can he repeat that question, because I didn't get it. There was a break. Yes. The beginning, you said some rumor had it what?
That specifically civil defense, they don't have camp for training. They only go for training every day and come back to their various houses, sir.
Okay, go ahead. I understand now.
I just want to make clarification on that.
All right. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you, Excellency. The floor is yours now, and then we can wrap up. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Your Excellency. Can you hear us?
Yes, I'm with you. I'm with you.
Okay.
So can I?
Thank you,
All
sir.
right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that is about the only question here, because the first one is appreciation.
Appreciation.
And the second one, and the last one is Ahmed Aliu Samatu, that civil defense has no training camp. I beg to disagree. They have training camps. They have training camps. It all depends on what particular training you are talking about. Otherwise, they have training camps. How can they be taking people without training camp? Or camps, yes. So they have training camps. Are you with me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes, I said that they have training camps. It's not true that they don't have. Not true.
Okay.
Yes.
So I think that's the end. I will hand over back to our chairman, Ambassador J.K. Adebola. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Alaji Adams Dauda, for that session. I think this is where we draw the line. We draw the curtain on this program. Like I said at the beginning, we always like to make our 2 hours 2 hours, and the reason for that is simple. The people that we bring on board are people who are very busy, because we interact with them and we know how crazy their schedule is. So for them to agree to come and sit with us for 2 hours and answer our questions, so we have to, if they respect us that much to sit with us, we too have to respect them to make sure that our 2 hours are not go beyond 2 hours. So that is why if anybody is having their hands up and is saying that the system is taking it down, that is the reason. So please don't be annoyed. It is just that, that is why I always say at the beginning that if you have any question, raise up your hand in time so that we'll be able to find a way to get everybody to answer their question. But you cannot be raising your hands 2 minutes to the end of the program and expect us to allow you to talk, because that would be belaboring the people that will bring on board. And we don't want that to happen, because week in, week out, we do this. And one of the things we are sure special guest is the fact that our 2 hours will be 2 hours. So please let us bear that in mind. And another thing I want to make clear here, I think our special guest alluded to one of them when he was asking CIM if that is his name. I decided to call CIM because I saw there are so many hands up. Ordinarily, we wouldn't call anybody who signs in with acronym or with a name that is not normal. We like people to join our program because we want to know who you are, because we have very VVIP people on our program and we don't want anybody to come here and embarrass them. So that is why we have a very strict rule that if you are joining our program, we want you to join. You know me, I'm Joseph Adebola. I don't hide it. I have nothing to hide. So if you're joining our program, you should be brave enough to let us know who you are. Our special guest is Major General Abdulmalik Jibrin. He wrote his name. People like that shouldn't even be letting you know who their names are, what their names are. But if he can join with his name, I don't see why any one of us will want to join with a pseudonym. So please, from next week, anybody who joins with ASM, PSM, blah, whatever, we will not allow you to speak on this program anymore. We want you when you are joining. The system will ask you, what name do you want to join in with? I do this every week, so I know what I'm talking about. The system will ask you, what is your name? What name do you want to join? We want to know who you are, so that when we are giving you we want to know who we are giving the floor. So please, let us be guided. From next week, anybody who does not join with his name, we will let you in, but we will not allow you to speak. It's as simple as that. So thank you so very much. We have come to the end of the program again for this week. So before we go, first of all, let me thank Major General. Like I told you, Nigerians are very lucky. Last week we had the Lieutenant General. Today we have a Major General. Maybe we'll have a Field Marshal next week. You never know. That is how lucky we are in Nigeria. We have them in droves. So thank you so very much, sir, for finding the time to come and speak to us about, especially because your department is a department that is dealing with the issue of recruitment of our youth. So for that, And for you to be able to come here and spend 2 hours with us in answering every question that was thrown at you, for that we remain eternally grateful to you and to your family too for giving you that 2 hours to come and sit with us. Thank you so very much. So usually we'll give our special guest maybe a minute or two to say the last word. So I'll give you the floor now to say the last word, sir. To Nigerians.
Thank you very much.
Organizer.
Thank you. Thank you, Your Excellency. I appreciate, and the pleasure is mine to be given the opportunity to explain to the general public what we are doing. And I hope the meeting we have has actually assisted in a way to answer some of their curious questions. And my advice is that they should continue to have faith in the board for the exercise that we are conducting. And we assure them that it's going to be transparent, and our integrity is at stake if we try to make it fail. It is we that will be a judge having failed. So I urge all of you to kindly continue to have the confidence with us, and to also say that, well, you know, in anything that we do at the board, and in particularly the Ministry of Interior that supervises us, we wouldn't be able to achieve anything if we don't have the support of Mr. President. If he doesn't give us the necessary atmosphere and the financial support, we'll not be able to do this. And that's why I want to reiterate our appreciation to His Excellency, the President, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, and through our own Minister of Interior, to convey our appreciation to Mr. President, and that we promise that we will not fail him. And we have confidence in the system, and we are also part and parcel of the Renewed Hope agenda, and we'll push it through, inshallah. Thank you very much.
Thank you so very much, sir, for that last remark. But before you go, sir, I've had a couple of private messages now from people who are asking if you will come back when next the next round of recruitment is coming up. They would like you to come back and address Nigerians across the world regarding that. So I don't know if you would like to give us that promise that when we knock on your door, you will come up again and speak to us, sir.
Yeah, by the grace of God, if time avails itself and the situation is suitable for me, why not? We are transparent, and we're held accountable to general public. So it will be my pleasure if the time avails to be back here. Thank you very much.
Thank you so very much. I really appreciate the 2 hours that you spent with us today, because yourself and the Lieutenant General who came last week, you seem to have disabused the mind of me and most Nigerians about ex-military men, because when I was growing up, the military men that we know, they are not as accessible as you guys are. So it's been a refreshing experience for us in the last 2 weeks.
You are just being afraid unnecessarily. You didn't know, because you never come close. You know the story. You never know the story of the cock and the cat.
Yeah. Okay.
The cock, you know, the cock with that crest on his head, a male cock. That the cat always see this, because they normally will lay chicken along the pathway.
Yeah.
So, but anytime he come across that with that crest on the head, he thought it's a saw. You know, a saw that you cut. Yeah. So when you see he will, so one day they have something made them to come close.
Yeah.
And so in order to allay the fears of the cat now told that, look, all along I never thought you are very simple like this. And anytime I say why? He say why do you think I'm not simple? He said, because that saw on your head. He said, who told you? It's not a saw. Not touch it. And then he touched it. It is very soft. He said, actually, it's a meat.
Wow. Thank you. Thank you.
So, but he has now, what happened, the cock didn't know that he has undone himself, because the next time they met on the pathway, that he became a meal to
Thank you so very much.
So I'll just give you that not the lighter mood. Thank you very much.
You so much.
But that does not mean that we see people normally pass wrong judgment on people without having contact with them.
It's true.
And I'm happy that time has changed, and a lot of minds have been disabused about the military and the way they think, or the way they relate with civilians. It's not always. We are also part of the society. We are the product of the society.
True.
If you had gone to Nigerian Defense Academy, you would have been a general too, like me, so. A product of the society.
Unfortunately, they wouldn't take me. I wanted to go, but they wouldn't take me. I don't know.
Maybe you had flat foot.
I guess so. Maybe. I guess so.
Okay.
Thank you so very much, sir.
Thank you.
It's been 2 hours of enjoyment, enlightenment, and educational exposés. Thank you so very much, and I just pray that God continues to enrich you and continues to endow you with more wisdom, and so that we will, when next we come, we will be coming to knock on your doors as soon as the next round of recruitment comes in, so that you'll be able to come back and speak to us Nigerians. Thank you so very much, and God bless you, sir.
Thank you very much.
So it is on this note that we will be drawing the curtains here, but not before acknowledging the attendance of some VVIPs. We've got Honorable Adewale Ajayi, we've got Professor Ugoji Eze Esquire, we've got Engineer Olabode Jones Ajimijere from Russia, and we've got Dan Agbada from Delta, I believe. Thank you so very much. If there's any name that I missed out, please don't be offended. I'll try and make up for it tomorrow in my report, because we don't want to offend anybody. But before I yield the floor to Hajia Rekia Abdulmalik, please let me inform the world that next week, Saturday, we're coming back again with His Excellency Ambassador Zayan Ibrahim. He is the Consul General of the Federal Republic of Nigeria in Dubai and the Northern Emirates. He's coming in to discuss with us more about topical issues of the moment. So next Saturday is another day. Please make it a date with us. The Consul General of the Federal Republic of Nigeria to Dubai and the Northern Emirates will be with us. It's going to be another exciting, interesting, and engaging experience next Saturday. Please don't miss it, and thank you for being part of this. So I yield the floor to Hajia Rekia Abdulmalik to give us the closing remarks. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of another very exciting event. I'd like to thank our special guest, retired Major General Abdulmalik Jibrin, Executive Secretary, Chief Accounting Officer, CDCFIB, for your very educative and enlightening analysis. As always, thank you to our participants who joined us from across the globe. Please join us again next time for another exciting episode. On behalf of the Renewed Hope Global Virtual Town Hall Conference team, have a lovely weekend. Thank you all, and God bless Nigeria.
Thank you very much, Hadia. And like I said at the beginning of the program, our video has been playing up, and I thought it would be sorted out by now, but it still hasn't. So please bear with us. We will be doing the cutting now. So we'll be rest assured that by next Saturday, everything will be hunky-dory. That we'll be able to see our president again in his usual camaraderie in the video, like he always does. So please be making a day with us next week, Saturday, hopefully at 4 o'clock, when we start another 2 hours of engagement with our honorable Consul General from Dubai and the Northern Emirates. Thank you so very much, and God bless you. Have a lovely and wonderfully blessed weekend. Thank you.
Thank you, gentlemen. I appreciate your great contribution.